a flavor, make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
All right, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the coach's desk. It's another weekend's triple treat. You understand? And we are here to discuss what took place today and some more things with the General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, Dennis Chung. So it looked like things are in full gear, people. Election is going to happen, and definitely people's expectations are high for what is to come in the next couple of days. So we will be joined by Gensec Chung to discuss some of the happenings that took place where the JFF is concerned and such the like. So we will definitely be getting him on to talk to us momentarily so that we can clear up some stuff. But before we get into that, people, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new, so that you can become a part of the Coach's Desk family. And certainly we look forward to having you. You understand? So people, this is where you have it, you know. Yeah, man. This is where we're gonna discuss what is taking place. You understand, people? Yeah, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Coach's Desk. You understand? Because we have to get to the meat of the matter where some topical things are concerned. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, people, tell a friend, man, share the live. Big up the people on Facebook as well. Big up the people on Facebook, people. Big up the people on Facebook. Yeah, man, big up the Facebook massive in the building. Yeah, man. People, one of the people. Big up yourself in a Rob Smith. Fresh God. Drop him thing and gone. People, no go tell the people them say we're there, no, man. Tell the people them say we're on, people. Rob Smith, tell your friend, no, man. Brothers, big up yourself. Come on, people. Come check what going. Come in, people. Check in, check in. One call Mr. Chung, but I have to wait till some more people check in. Check in, people. Check in, check in. Check, 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 check. I said no cash. Straight check. Yeah, man, a whole lot of things go on. You know, big up to Leon Bailey on making that big move. You understand? Leon Bailey making that big move, extend his contract with Aston Villa. Think it's a very good move. You understand? Think it's a very good move from Leon Bailey. You understand? And you know, he might go and go to Aston Villa, so why not just go and stick around? You get what I say? Yeah, man, that is a good move. So big up to Bailey on that massive contract signing. Yeah, yeah, man. And big up to Whisper as well. Whisper made his Chelsea debut in the under 18 and the under 21 team. So it look like a boss a touch all I team them and also the senior team leave him touch her now. So yeah, man, be a things are go on. You understand? Jobless, big up yourself. Sherman, big up yourself. Big up Whisper made his Chelsea under 21 debut today. Yeah, man. So he make under 18, he make under 21. So the senior team next. So them a give him a feel of all of them. You understand? Mm. Um Doc Dre. Doc Dre say Whisper played today. Short cameo. Other cross and a shot. Back to game in 2 days. Yeah, man. About 6 minutes he got in this game, but you don't know. You don't know it going on. All right, so we are called Mr. Chung now, you know, people. Get him on the show so we can have a discussion with what go on. You get me? I say so. Share up the live, people. Share up the live. We get Mr. Chung on the board quick and fast. Mm-hmm. Jaja, so much miss call me on the phone now. All right, so we're gonna call Mr. Chung, people. See if him ready. All right,
Mm-hmm.
people. So thank you again for tuning in. We have sorry, General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation on online right now. And definitely we want to, get some information from Mr. Chung. Mr. Chung, welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Thanks, coach. How you doing?
Not too bad enough. Mr. Chung, one at a time I think say you ban the show you do.
No, man. No, man. Let me tell you something. You see, over the past few months, a lot has been happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, extremely busy with a lot of things. So, there are a lot of people out there talking, but I've been working, you know.
Okay, we tried to get to you a few times and so but we're happy that I know ban yourself from the show, but welcome back. It's
No,
been
man.
a while.
No. Yeah, man.
I hope the new year
Mm-hmm.
has been going good for you so far. Tell us about it.
Yeah,
What's happening in the JFF New Year and thing?
yeah, man. It's going all right, you know. I mean, we start the year with the under 20. So we're making the under 20 actually went to Trinidad. The last one, they won one, came back. We're making plans now to go down to St. Kitts for the tournament, for the playoffs. And then the girls are going to Chile for 2 games, you know. The squad that's going down there is basically the ones who played in the Gold Cup qualifiers. It's not that we didn't reach out to some of the World Cup girls, the 8 from college in particular. They said they weren't available. The ones from the other set, the ones, older ones, had told us from a meeting that we had that they weren't available and they'll get back to us. So, you know, the Reggae Girls team is the team that's playing for Jamaica, you know, and they are the ones who are going on to Chile. These set of girls that we had, they did put up some creditable performances during the Gold Cup qualifiers, and we expect them to do well when they go down to Chile. You know, what we're doing now is that we're looking at talent, looking at building a team, going up to Nations League, and also the Gold Cup, obviously in 26 and World Cup in 27. You know, so we're working on that. So that started well. I mean, and in terms of our whole operations, we're happy that because of the controls that we put in place, the proper financial governance, which we've been working with FIFA, well on. We actually came out with our preliminary accounts, which we submitted to the auditors for a surplus for last year of $60 million. So, we're making an indent into the deficit. Still, there's a deficit of 170 million even after that. But, it's a significant deficit. And that came from deliberate planning. We did a budget. We stuck to the budget to ensure that at each game, we actually budget, put a budget in place and stick to the budget. I mean, that was difficult because, you're changing behavior, you're changing culture, but it's something that, a lot of commendation. The president supported us a lot on that because it was a major objective the president had. When I came on, he said, listen, this is one thing that needs to happen. And also the staff, at the JFF, they rallied around, ensured that it was done. So, while a lot of, as I said, Coach means a lot of people were talking out there, but we were just busy holding our heads and working because we know the objective that we want to achieve, because for us, we have to achieve it, So that's what's doing. So we had a good 2023, the busiest year ever in the history of JFF, and that was why it was such a significant accomplishment because we had a lot of activity last year. But we achieved it, and we're looking forward to 2024. A lot more plans, and you'll hear about them even starting next week. Next week we have the Women's Premier League launch. We're going to do a lot more marketing around that, but we didn't want to overshadow the launch with a lot of marketing right now. After the launch, then we'll have that. So we're looking at a good year coming up in 2024. The boys, going down to Nations League semis and we think finals in March, and then they're going to Copa America in the summer. And we have some things lined up with the girls we don't want to talk about yet. A major one in October, which all of that will come out as soon as we put the plans in place.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Chung, has the contractual dispute been cleared up with the girls?
Well, we have sent off everything that we had, right? So we did receive an email to confirm that everybody has gotten payments, right? So we have that, and we, would have made all the payments from last October, right? So we haven't made any payments after that, but we have showed all the payments that have been made, and we actually got confirmation that everybody has received payment. So what is happening now is that we sent off all the details of the computations and everything, and they are reconciling it back. I would expect that as professionals, they have detailed records of what is due to them. So they are also going to reconcile that back to what we send. So we are waiting on that right now, for them to come back to us and say, well, you know, this is the situation. And, in terms of money, you know, the money can always have some variance, whether over or under, you know. But we are confident that most of that, if not all of it, would have been paid already. Because we've paid out everything that we have on record, right? And in terms of the other issues that were mentioned, we actually have answered all of those in the meetings. But we were told when the question was asked if they're available, they said they're still not available, and they'll get back to us. And I mean, at the end of the day, what can the JFF do? The JFF can only select who is available for playing. Obviously, what we want is as wide a pool as possible, right? Um, but we have to work with what we have, and
But Mr.
I
Chung,
think that the girls from the Gold Cup.
it's soon to me.
Hmm.
I'm like things still not resolved. Um, it's soon to me like the whatever money that was paid out. Apparently, the girls are gonna get it because if they are still not
No, no, no. Mm-mm. But remember, I said, that an email was sent to say that everybody has received funds.
but have they verified that everybody gets funds? Have you heard that person
That's the
say that?
email. That's the email. That's the email. No, no, no. We got an email to say that everybody has received funds.
Oh, the JFF got an email.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is that
That's
email
what I'm saying.
is that email available to the public, Mr. Chung?
No, no, no. I can't send that out to the public. I'm telling you, I got the email, but I wouldn't send that out to the public.
Okay.
But that's why I'm saying that there's nothing else for us to do but send the information and wait on them to reconcile it.
Okay. All right. All right.
We can't do anything else. We've sent everything that we have. We've sent all our computations and everything. So we're waiting on that. But you know, while that is happening, we still have to continue the football, and we organizing for the girls, and the senior reggae girls are the ones who are playing for us now. At any point in time, and they are the ones we're focusing on now to go down to Chile and
But
do these two
Mr.
games on
Chung,
the 23rd and 27th.
Mr. Chung,
Yeah.
the correspondent that you say you got from the girls, did it state only that the girls have received the fund, or did it went on to further to say or to ask how did these figures come about?
How did the figures come about? Meaning what?
The payment that they receive.
I mean, how it came about? We sent it to them.
No, not that. All right. So, for example, I get $10. How did I
Yeah.
how do you account for that $10 that I got?
Oh
Interest.
well, that is why I'm telling you. That is why I'm telling you. We sent all the computations that we did.
Okay. Oh, so
Yeah, we sent
so you
everything.
you send the computation how you arrived at each figure that the athletes
Yeah,
got,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
responded by saying that you um they have received their funds. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. So we're waiting on them to come back to us now. Yeah. But there's
Okay.
nothing else we can do.
Okay. All right. Just want to
Yeah,
ensure so I am in line with everything that was said. You understand? All right.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So is there a new coaching staff for the girls, or the coaching staff that brought them to the qualification?
No, the coaching staff is the same right now. I mean, in terms of coaching staff, that's something for the technical committee. I don't get involved in selection of that. Next thing you hear that, boy, you're getting in administration, getting involved in technical. But the technical committee is dealing with that, and they're looking at it. But remember, this year is a year that we're playing friendlies. The coaching staff is taking its time, the technical committee, and ensuring that we get the proper fit, and put somebody in place. So,
All right.
that's what we're doing.
So I know I hear you say that you have some brilliant plans for 2024, but yet
Hmm.
up until now, there has not been a decision on who is going to take Jamaica football forward, which I believe that you guys are really struggling with it. In terms of, I would say, good governance, and not to knock anybody or rub
Yeah,
anybody
yeah,
bad.
yeah, but why are you saying we're struggling with it?
Yeah, because I mean there are a lot of things that remain the same, Mr. Chung, and I don't really
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but why are you saying we're struggling with it? I mean, when you make a statement like that, you must be specific about it. Why are we struggling with it?
Yeah, but for me, the entire situation with the girls, I believe that is, and this is my opinion, I believe it's a lack of management from the administration that caused this situation to
All
reach
right,
where
so
it is.
tell me what is it that we're supposed to do?
From the onset, I don't believe that it should have reached where it reached, Mr. Chung.
Yeah, so what should we do? What should we do? What should we do?
I think that this thing should have been away
I'm
from.
asking for specific
So
action.
well, no, that may I tell you, Mr. Chung.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I believe
mm-hmm.
that this what you call it now, standoff, so to speak, in my eyes, should have been
Right,
dealt with in
right,
a different way. Here, oh me look upon it now. As
right,
leaders,
right. Tell me how it should have been dealt with.
yes, and that may I got to know. As leaders, right? Jamaica Football Federation, the whole administration would have been the leaders. Based off what the
Right.
girls did and basically presented Jamaica's women football out there. I do
Yeah.
believe because of all that happened before, it should have been a better way to resolve this situation. Whereas the removal or the non renewal of the coach's contract, I believe that contributed to that. Because after what the coach would have done with the girls, I think that there shouldn't be that breakdown. Give him Gold Cup, and if Gold Cup no work, then you can say whatever. The girls would have done so much for the country in terms of second round World Cup. No team from Jamaica has ever done that. And to basically be frivolous about how it was dealt with. I think Mr. Chung, me not too can find words of explain, but I believe that the administration should
But you see,
have dealt
yeah,
with
yeah.
it
But
in
let
a
me tell you
better
something.
way.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see the way you have explained it is things like that create gossip,
In terms of
right?
what now?
You don't you because you don't do no you don't have no specific
But Mr.
explanation.
All right, Mr. Chung,
You are going based on emotions.
no, it's
You
not.
do not know. Hold on.
It's
No,
not emotion.
what is it then?
I
Do
ask.
you know the facts of what happened?
All right, tell us the facts.
Do you know the facts of what happened?
Tell us the facts then, Mr. Chung.
I am asking you a question.
I know some information, and
Do you know the facts of what
I
do you
believe.
know the facts of what happened?
Yes, I believe that some of
What you're
I
telling me
know.
is you believe in
I know that
what
some
are
of
the
what I
facts of what happened?
no, me ask you that first. You can't switch it for me, Mr. Chung.
No, but I am no. I asked you if you know the facts of what happened.
I know some of the facts that happened. I don't know the
So
length
what
and
are
the
the facts? What are the facts? What are the facts of what happened?
Mr. Chung, you are the best person to tell us the facts. Because if
But
you
the
tell us the
reason why I'm
facts,
asking you,
mm-hmm,
but you see the reason why I'm asking you that,
uh-huh,
is because you are making an assertion
mm-hmm, that
that
it
the
wasn't dealt with.
situation was not dealt with properly, but you still don't know the facts.
Mr. Chung, all right.
So that means that all that is gossip.
No, it cannot be gossip, Mr. Chung.
If you do not, listen. Let me tell you the definition of gossip. Minzy, let me tell you the definition of gossip. Hold on, now. I listen to you now.
Yeah, but me know
Let me tell you the definition of gossip. The definition of gossip is when you say something without facts. That is the definition of gossip.
So,
right, and that is the issue that a lot of people, and including what you're doing now, has been doing.
Mr. Chung.
Listen. I'm very adamant about that, you know. But you just tell me that you don't know all the facts.
All right. If I know 10% of the 10% that I heard out of 20% is facts. That don't mean say if I don't know the other 10%, which is 50%.
10%. Listen.
Mr. Chung,
if you know 10% out of 20%,
that is half.
10%. No, yeah, but that is still only 10%.
No, but Mr.
20. If you know 20% means that there's another 80%.
No, Mr. Chung. I am using the 20 as my whole. So if I know
20% is not a whole, boss.
All right.
Boss, by definition, 20% is not a whole.
Okay, Mr.
20% is 20%.
Mr. Chung, I said
20% means that there's another 80%.
All right. So let me use the original 100% because me think say me I try simplify.
Right.
So if me know 50%,
okay,
right? Does that mean
okay,
I don't know and I don't know another 50%? Does that mean I don't know facts, Mr. Chung?
Let me put it to you this way. You ever watch?
Answer the question. No.
Hold on. Of course it does. Of course it does mean. Let me tell you why. You ever see them show you some pictures, right, of a situation or a video of a reaction after? So if you see that somebody hit somebody, right, and you didn't see what occurred before, so you see 50% right after, and you never see what it before. You think that you have made a good judgment. You believe if a judge, you believe that if a judge, if you go in front of a judge and a judge makes a decision on 50% of the facts,
I will be the witness.
If a judge makes you believe that if a judge makes a decision on 50% of the facts, that is sufficient?
Mr. Chung,
that is responsible?
Let me answer you now. Mr. Chung.
Answer that question.
So I'm not going to answer you because you don't answer my question. You know? Just remember, say you never about me, I'm going to answer your question. Mr. Chung, if I witness somebody striking you, but I did not know what you did before, I cannot report on what happened to you. I have to report on what I saw you doing. See?
Yes.
That is my 50%. So that is my fact, which is what I saw. So if I know the other 50%, that doesn't mean that what I am telling is facts. That cannot be gossip.
Of course it is. No, because you are because yes. So but because if I acted in self-defense,
Mr. Chung, that is
right, and all you saw was me.
So me now have to tell what
that is for what?
I have to tell what I saw.
Yes, but I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying to you, that what you see is not the facts, and therefore your conclusion is going to be different from what.
No, Mr. Chung, that is untruth. That is being economical with the truth, Mr. Chung. And I tell you without reservation, if I witness something and I don't know what cause, so you're gonna tell me, say no, a man where shoot a man, and me witness him shooting the man to death. And me tell is the judge or the courts going to ask what transpired before he shot the man? No. They are going to want to investigate in shoot the man, and that means.
Hold on. You are saying that the judge is not going to ask what transpired before?
That Mr. Chung, that cannot be the basis of the murder.
Hold on. You are going to say that the judge is not going to ask what transpired before?
Mr. Chung, if I see somebody walking up on somebody and shoot him, Yes,
No, means
Mr. Chung.
you not understand how this thing work.
Of course, me understand. Mr. Chung, you cannot tell me say I
No,
witnessed something on
no,
feet and you say
no,
it's gossip.
no. No judge is going to do like that. And that is the basis of innocent until proven guilty, and that's the basis of defense.
No, Mr. Chung, but that's what I'm saying
No,
to you.
no, no,
Mr.
no,
Chung,
no,
Mr. Chung, just
no,
listen me no
no,
man. And
no.
this is ABC
So
reason, you know.
you, so if you have a child, you would punish your child based on just what you know and say.
If I'd punish the child, if all right, two children, one hit one,
Yeah,
you're going to
right.
not punish the one that hit the one because of the other one that got the hit telling you that that person hit him first. That cannot be the basis, Mr. Chung. Or it
No,
is
but your
self-defense.
extent of punishment. No, but your extent of punishment. If you see your child doing something, right, and you don't know what transpired before that, as a responsible parent, you need to say to your child what happened.
Mr.
That's a
Chung,
responsible thing to do.
Mr. Chung,
And no judge
Mr. Chung.
is going to do that. So
Right.
getting back to what I'm saying now, right, to the matter at hand, right, is that I am asking you,
Larry, let me
right?
answer. Let me answer.
What is it? Because hold on.
No, let me say something before. No, let me say something before.
Yeah.
You say, or you are now asking me the facts. And you're saying that many persons don't know the facts. So the conversations that go on, it is pure gossip. So you cannot ask me the facts because we have spoken on these things before. And we can only speak on what is given, the information that is given from the girl side and the JFF side. And based off all the information that we gather together, Mr. Chung, that is how we're going to conclude. So you cannot say it.
All right. Well, guess what? Guess what? If you want to conclude that, then that's all you're interested in. Then you don't need my explanation.
No, man, I don't, Mr. Chung. I am saying to you. Remember, I said it. When
you don't need my explanation, then.
Mr. Chung, you're not listening. Remember, you asked me. I say I'm giving my opinion. I have to give my opinion.
No, but you said that. But no. But
I said leadership was lacking in dealing with the situation. That is what I conclude.
Yes, and you have concluded.
And I'm not saying that the girls,
based on the information you have.
Exactly, and I'm not saying that the girls are
right. So then what you want me to say then?
I didn't want.
If you conclude, right?
I didn't want you to say anything. You asked me now what are the facts.
Okay.
There's no facts or gossip. You say all of that, Mr. Chung. I didn't say that. I was giving you my opinion on
okay, all right.
I saw that happen.
So no. Well, I guess there's nothing else for us to talk about on this then. Can you conclude on it already?
So all right, tell us the facts.
You don't want to hear that.
Then why would I ask that question?
You don't want to hear that. No, because you have information already.
Mr. Chung, you owe me.
Right? You said that. You said, listen.
We get information.
If that is your conclusion.
From Mr. Speed Company platform, the man talk, So we not only get information round corner and over the fence and round the so. Mr. Speed, that's why I'm telling you that we can't, well, me not gonna say we. That is my conclusion. And I said it to Mr. Speed. I said it to Mr. Speed that they cannot, JFF shouldn't have been hard and fast. And all of that conclusion is based off what he said, Mr. Chung. So I know that cannot be gossip.
Okay.
It cannot be gossip.
Okay.
So if you
all right, if you have information, if you have information, you don't need no further explanation for me on that then.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're not going to say that because you believe that I have the facts, so to speak. All right, I have my facts.
Yeah. So if you have the facts, so if you have.
Yeah, me I work.
So if you have the facts, that's fine.
Yeah, me I work.
That's fine.
Yeah, me I work off what Mr. Speed tell us, and these are man.
Okay. All right.
So.
All right.
You tell us now that the girls get them letter, them send back them letter and whatever, and adjust them. You're waiting on now. so we can put a full stop to that sentence, right? The injunction. I heard that something happened, but I want you to tell me the facts. Me now go assert. What happened today?
We issued a press release, and the press release stated that the finding was that the applicant did not establish that they are an affiliate or a member, and therefore there was no basis for anything to be heard.
Okay. So why did the court initially accepted that? If there's nothing to be
The
heard,
court initially accepted what?
to put an injunction on
The court, because someone filed for an injunction,
So
and the judge at the time, and the judge at the time said that they were not listening to any arguments until it went to the trial.
okay. So
Right.
so just file an injunction and a pause was placed on it without evidence. They're waiting on the trial
Yes.
date. Okay. So they get
Right.
they're waiting
Right.
the 30 days to run off before them. So based off what they
28 days. Yeah.
right, the 28 days. So based off what the
Mhm.
the beat soccer brought forth, it was insufficient. All right.
Yeah, which is what, right.
Right. What will happen to the beat soccer now?
What will happen to them? I don't know. They're not a member. So they're not a member, so I don't know what will happen to them.
Okay, so there can't be, because I've read that once FIFA statute, once you take them to court, any affiliates, then you set up yourself to be banned.
Yeah, but they're not an affiliate.
Oh, so because they're not an affiliate, nothing. They're just good. They're fine. All right.
You can't act against somebody who is not a part of the organization.
Mr. Chung, may I ask you though, because
No, that's what I'm telling you. You can't. It's logical. You can't act against somebody that's not a part of the organization.
yeah, man, I know, but we just want you said because we don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
we
yeah,
cannot play upon it still. But
yeah.
I guess I shouldn't be doing that.
Mm.
In terms of that, so election is going to be in preparation, in full swing. Any date in mind when it is going to get over with?
No, that is a decision for the board.
Mhm.
I mean, my job was just to ensure that we went through with the hearing and ensure that we follow the Constitution, which we followed the Constitution very closely. I mean, and when all this thing was going on, I hear people again talking and saying all sorts of things, which again, a lot of gossip was out there. But I myself and the electorate.
As you thought about
Mhm.
gossip, so the JFF now get banned again.
I don't know that the JFF was going to get banned. That's what I'm saying. People are just saying things out there.
So there wasn't any normalization
And
policy.
I listen. If there was, I don't know anything about that. Right? What I know is that I and the electoral committee have consistently been in communication with FIFA from the start of the electoral process right through to today. So I have consistently been in communication because I want to ensure that everything is followed in the Constitution and everything was followed in the constitutional arrangements. So, which is why we're pretty confident about the outcome because we know that we followed everything and anything that we were in doubt of, we always communicated with FIFA. So when people were saying all of these things out there, I don't know. Maybe you and them are the same facts.
No, so hold on. Look, I get you one little jibe there. What are some of the gossips that you heard? Read it because it's so like you're well in
No,
tune.
I heard. I no because I read about normalization.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, Mr. Chung, I reconnect. All right, we just hear about Mr. Chung. You said normalization.
I hear you, man.
What are the last thing we hear you say?
Yeah. I read in the paper, this lawyer from Trinidad talk about normalization committee that people were talking about. We're gonna get banned and FIFA going to step in and take over election. I don't have any information like that. So I mean, I guess if people have information, then they can share it with us. But I've never had any such information. The communication I have had with FIFA,
Mm-hmm.
right, is that their objective is to ensure that the election happens. They want the election to happen as soon as possible.
So did they send for any documentation or anything of the sort when the injunction was filed?
No, whenever documentation come up in the court, I would send it to them. I kept them abreast of everything that was happening
Mm-hmm.
in terms of sending documentation, in terms of sending newspaper clippings and everything. I sent everything to them,
Okay. So it's not
and
like
that was voluntarily. That
oh
I sent everything to them voluntarily.
so they didn't request anything. You were doing due diligence to ensure
No,
that
no,
they're
no. The only thing that they did, right? The only thing that they did is send something when the injunction was filed and said they're asking us to put a hold on all electoral matters until after the court case because they did not want the thing to escalate. Right? And that is really why they were asking that. Just put a hold on everything so
mm-hmm.
nothing get heats up. Wait until the court case happens and see what the result is.
So did FIFA, based off those documentation that you sent, did they send back a report to you or to the JFF?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
I just kept them up to date with everything that was happening.
And they didn't respond to you that this needs to be done, that needs to be done.
No, no.
Okay.
You see, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA does not like to interfere with local football bodies. They only do that if it is completely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
They like the member associations to be independent and sort out their affairs. And that's how FIFA operates.
Okay.
Right? So if it is something that is really in a bad state, I guess they'll do something, right? But they are not going to just step in like that into a member organization. So, that's the information I have. And as I said, we are fully transparent. We we kept abreast with every single thing from the start of the electoral process. My electoral committee was in touch with FIFA on interpretations around the constitutional articles, provisions, and everything. So we had information, right, at the electoral committee level about how things are supposed to proceed. And we proceeded according to the Constitution. We did not vary from the Constitution. The whole matter of how we admit members and everything, we did not vary from it.
Okay. All right. So the board will decide the further step to be taken when the election. Okay.
It is a purview of the president
Mm-hmm.
to call the board meeting, and then it is a purview of the board with at least 14 days notice,
Mm-hmm.
according to the Constitution, to call the elective Congress date. Well, to call an extraordinary Congress, because we would have to now call an extraordinary Congress and have the elective Congress at that extraordinary Congress.
Okay. So I
Mm.
mean, even though the tenure of the JFF would have ended from September 14, they are still
Right.
in power. That does that have any effect on any
No,
outcome of
the
the election?
Constitution, listen, and
Mm-hmm.
this is another fallacy that was going around, right?
Mm-hmm.
That people lose, the administration is not effective. The Constitution states
Mm-hmm.
in the standing orders that I think it's the standing orders that the administration that is in power will continue until the next administration is elected. So it states that in the Constitution. So when people saying, "Boy, well, there's the acting ultra-virus," and no, the Constitution states that the administration that is there continues until the next one is elected. So even though elections are due, right, it is not until the next one is elected that they lose their authority.
So basically, you don't want to leave the seat vacant and the thing now operate.
No.
But Mr. Chung,
I mean, there are special circumstances, that happen, but it has nothing to do with the election. There are other circumstances where it might happen.
But Mr. Chung, you see, me just going to drag your memory a little bit, because when you first came on this platform, you spoke about how the vloggers basically keep you guys on your feet, and you realize that the JFF is not perfect, and they have issues too dealing with and all of that. But when me said the administration not do certain things properly, Mr. Chung, you take me on like say there's nothing outstanding that this administration.
No, hold on. No. I took you on a specific thing.
No, but
right?
No, you took me on.
Yeah, man.
You took me on a specific thing because I mentioned I don't believe that leadership came into fore to handle the situation. And that's what you took me on. But I'm saying that we all know that nobody is perfect, because if I sit here and say that I am perfect, Mr. Chung, I'll be one of the most cruel person in the world. You understand? I know there are people are not perfect. The JFF is not perfect. And what we speak on, or what I speak on, would have been the imperfections, which when you came into office, you spoke on as well, and you said you're doing all that you can to ensure that things go into order. And you say when people are talking, you have been working. So tell us what positive things that the fans out there, the football fans, the lover of football, because no matter how we're talking, Mr. Chung, we love the game, we love the football, you understand? So tell us what is happening in the JFF.
I appreciate that the reason why people talk is because I love the game. And I would never take away that. And one thing about me, right, is that anybody call me, well, not anybody, there are one or two places I will never go, right? But no, man. Right? There are some people who just definitely, just totally rational, right? But I don't back down from any conversation that's logical with anybody, right? And that doesn't mean that I don't think that everybody who's talking out there has a place. You have a place, right? It's just like commentary on politics and the economy. People need to do it responsibly, and that's all I'm saying, right? I believe, and I believe that I have a responsibility to guide people also in doing that responsibly, right? And that is how I behave too, right? Now, I will never say that there are not issues with myself, with JFF, and everywhere. If anybody who is perfect, right? The only perfect person is Jesus Christ, right? I don't know no other perfect person, right? But we have to be responsible, because if we're not responsible with our commentary, we don't get to the appropriate solutions, right? And that's the point I try to make, So the JFF has had these issues, right? And, it's like I sat down with somebody today and I said, well, when you look at our marketing and our social media presence and all of that, we are not anywhere where we're supposed to be. And there's a lot more that can be done. But guess what? We're doing something about it now, right? Because we're strategizing greater now. But when I look at a year ago, we never even have a functioning website, right? We never have the sort of
No,
presence
Mr.
that we
Chung,
do on social media.
Mr. Chung. Social
Right.
media is going on very well.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. But Uno did have a website.
No, no,
Hold
no,
on, let me finish. Let me
no, we
finish.
did not have a function. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was a website.
Mm-hmm.
The constitution was on. If you say functioning, I can agree. But it was
Right,
there. Information was on it. Myself and someone did Neo Sovereign did a breakdown of the old constitution and look at it and say this thing needs to change and revamp. And you know, so we go back and try visit
right.
the site, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Chung, and everything does disappear after the site. Why? I don't know if I call it
Right, and
still, you know,
that's
but
no,
it look
that's
away.
why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that the website was not functioning
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of things on there that was old and inaccurate, and
Okay.
it wasn't providing information. We're not where we need to be with it now. Also, right? But right, what I can say is that we have improved over the year. That is not to say that we're where we want to be, right? But
Round of applause for that.
uh, uh, yeah, we have a tendency, right, to not recognize what I am. So I give you an example outside of JFF, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm chairman of NSWME, right? And people
Or
will
former.
say, "Boy,
You
I
still
don't
former?
get my garbage." No, no, man, I'm still chair. I'm supposed to come out now, right?
Okay, okay.
But yeah, yeah. Um, People will say, "Boy, we don't get our garbage collected every week," and people complain about that. And for me, that's good now, because you see, in 2015, what we were battling with is fires,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we're battling with incomplete accounting records, right? Those things are not arguments we have now,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there are improvements happening. You don't get to where you are yet, you want to be, but you have improvements. So when I look over the year, for example, um, and I'm going to give you a few of them, I have a functioning budget. I didn't have a functioning budget before,
So when you go in,
right?
you never have a
And
customer
that is why
budget.
I was able, because
Oh,
no,
that's good.
no, and
That's solid.
that is why I was able, right, to last year return a surplus of $60 million, because we were able to function with the budget and follow the budget and apply the budget,
Okay.
right?
So the JFF
Um,
makes $60 million
our
last year, surplus.
surplus, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, and that
right.
that
I
moved up
have
from the
now
that
from
moved up
last year.
that moved up from the 20 million
The
last
year
year.
before was 100. It was 100 million deficit the year before,
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah, right.
Continue.
I have last year, I got a tax compliance certificate.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many companies in Jamaica do not have a tax compliance certificate? You understand?
So that's a big deal.
I have, of course, a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of companies cannot stand up and say they have a tax compliance certificate, right? Um, when you look at the audit that FIFA does, right? We still had issues last year, but we had an improvement over the year before, right? When you look at internally how we deal with our accounting, it has significantly improved over the year before. So those are some of the internal administrative things. And then when you look at on field, right? Um, we had some records in terms of the under 20 boys. I think it was under 15 going to the semifinals of CONCACAF for the first time ever, right? We qualified for Nations League last year. We qualified for Copa America last year, right? The girls went to the second round, right, of the World Cup, right? Um, what we did with the under 14 girls, we had a lot of successes on field also, right? We have the Adidas contract. That is the biggest sporting contract ever in the Caribbean.
Well, we don't know the facts of that, so
Yeah.
me not gonna agree with you. And say
No, well,
that.
right. No, I'm telling you, it's the biggest sporting contract ever, right?
So you
In
can't give
terms
me an
of
estimated
accessing
figure.
funds.
You can't give an estimated
No,
figure.
no, I won't give that figure.
Okay.
In terms of accessing project funds, the work that has been done internally to do that, right, has been significant. When you talk about last year also, right, we had a little hiccup with the under 15, right? But you heard about any major visa issues and all of them things and travel issues last year? No. So we've had significant improvement, but
Mm-hmm.
right, what happened is that the expectations of people are high, right? And a lot of times people using the platform before to fry us today, right? So when we hear certain things, right, we say, we know it's not so it go.
But Mr. Chung, you have to understand, say the people
You
then
understand?
the people then have
Mhm.
to do that, because they know what they know of JFF is a maladministration. So when the people them see
Of course, and yeah, yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
so they are going to talk like that. So you can't say them are use fat for fry whatever. It is what they are used to, and even if
But
it's
that's it.
slight,
But
even
that's
if
it.
it's
But
slight, it's
yeah, yeah.
acceptable.
But that's exactly what you just said to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But that's exactly what you just said to me. I never say that it wasn't going to happen because I know how it is.
But
Right?
Mr. Chung,
People who are working on change.
you call some of
Hold
the
on.
things where
People are
people talk
working
about
on
blasphemy.
change. But it is.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is that if I'm not saying that it is not something I don't expect.
Okay.
I expect that people are going to be like that because people don't have the facts, but they're still talking about things that they don't have the facts for. And that's a definition of what gossip is, right? I'm not saying that they shouldn't do it. Go ahead and do it. That's what makes social media and all of those things. But what I have to do, all right, and our people internally is us who know the facts. We just have to say, okay, listen, we are going to put on our heads and work because people will catch up eventually, right? And then they will say, boy, this thing really look good. We know that the thing that they say really look good happened a year ago. And that's the same experience I have. I tell you, I come back to NSWMA with that place, right? We who work at it, and I don't expect people who don't have the facts to know, but we know, and we have to just work internally, right? And we have to do it. One of the things that cause a lot of the negative for us is the election process also. That cause a lot of negative for us,
And
right?
Mr. Chung,
Internally, we have to work still.
Mr. Chung,
Mm.
that's why you see, and this is our next thing where you bring up where I think it is one of the things where people have to talk about. The election committee, why can't be an independent body? Sorting out
It is an independent body. It is an independent body.
with persons on it that was involved in some other thing.
Yeah, but it is an independent body. Listen. I am an accountant, right? And one of the things that we had to do at the Institute of Chartered Accountants is look at the definition of independence in Jamaica as opposed to like the UK, right? We live in a small society, right? Independence does not mean that you did not have a past affiliation with something. It means that you are not conflicted in what is happening. If you look at the definition of conflict of interest, it don't mean that, right? So when people say, "Oh, you are," in fact, independence as defined in the legislation, right? They'll say to you, you can come back as an independent director if you are out of a position for a year. because they recognize that you can't put something on somebody and say, if you were affiliated with something in the past, you cannot be associated with it now. We wouldn't have no functioning committees anywhere in Jamaica,
So it couldn't it be a case
right?
where the electoral committee could have been brought in
Brought in where?
to run the election for a free and fair election
Hello? Brought in where?
for the election.
The electoral committee runs the election, in fact, right? And this is what people don't understand also, and it is publicized, and
No,
people refuse to
no, we are
think that
talking
the electoral office of Jamaica was brought in, and they were running the thing.
Mr. Chung, and at this I problem with people have Mr. Chung. Oh no, no, say there's something so where people wanna leave people to think what and talk about.
No, 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 no. It was said. People
Where?
choose to ignore it.
I don't
It was said publicly.
where. I know a lot of people
Because
know what said.
because you don't hear it, it means it wasn't said.
So no, me not say no, say me ask you where.
But listen. If I said that something is in a book and you don't read it, I must get the blame because you don't read the book.
No, Mr. Chung,
I am telling you, that I have been on radio saying it, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just asking you where was it said?
Mm-hmm.
Not many people listen to the radio.
Yeah, my radio.
Right. So I'm just saying
Yeah,
to you,
yeah.
not many people listen to the radio, not many people watch television these days. So one of the best places you could have put something like that or is social media. That's all I'm saying, Mr. Chung. Me not say because me never hear it,
Yeah,
it never said.
listen, right. I hear you, I hear you. I hear you. But it is things that we put out there. In fact, in even a release, we put out there,
I have never
right?
seen that in a release, Mr.
But,
Chung.
but
All right. The names of
you
the
know, but
electoral committee
these
members
are things that
is that out there in a release?
yes,
In a press release?
that is of course. Oh, that's the point I'm making to you, that we publicize the names of the electoral committee members, the name of the appeal committee members. In fact, when they were appointed, a release was done appointing all of them,
Well, look at the release.
right? And one of the first things, it was well publicized, and it was actually put on our website,
Which website?
on JFF website.
Okay.
Right? And one of the first things that the electoral committee did was to engage the electoral office of Jamaica to oversee the election process.
Okay.
So that is another part of the independence that was carried. And the reason why we did that is because we wanted to ensure that there was full transparency on election day.
Okay. So
All that was done.
and that is still in place so that we have free and fair election on the day.
Of course, yes.
All right. You made mention of the Adidas deal, mega deal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But
Right.
you refuse to tell us the
Mm-hmm.
figure for whatever reason. But
We have listen, and this is what people don't understand. We have a contract with everybody,
mm-hmm.
We can't, and remember, contracts speak to what can be disclosed and what can be disclosed,
Yeah, man, if that is in your contract, I understand.
So when, right.
That's why I say
right.
for whatever reason, it's not the way or you are take it to be
Yeah.
reason
Okay.
why you know want to say.
Right.
Yeah, man, another way that you have to look on it. I'm saying now,
Mm-hmm.
seeing that you had that mega deal with Adidas, what have, if you don't want to tell us the figure, no problem. What has the country made from it, or JFF made from it, in terms of, was it profitable for JFF in the first year with this mega deal? In terms of,
Yeah, man, yes.
majority Yeah, no, Mr. Chung. I want a hottest jersey. Panny Road.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
In
Yeah, man.
ear
Mm-hmm.
in a mountain and
Yeah.
in a valley.
Yeah.
I bought
It
it
is.
in a road.
It is the number one selling kit for Adidas in the world.
Yo.
And guess what?
Get all
And
the
guess what?
returns on
We get a percentage of the global sales. That's why I tell you, it is a mega deal it's the biggest deal, sporting deal for any sporting organization in the Caribbean. You understand?
And then the new active wear roll out now.
Yeah.
That have a place in a frenzy right now, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That our next hot commodity right now, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, man.
So that means going forward, there shouldn't be whoever takes over power, whether the incumbent stay or the challenger wins, then that means Jamaica's monetary issues that used to occur will not occur for the next few years with this deal.
No. So no. Don't say that, right? Because
That is
remember
a
we have
question.
activities
That's a
now.
question I ask, man. So
All
you can
right.
clarify.
Okay. Right. And this is why financial governance is important,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we have to ensure. I mean, let me tell you something, Coach. I know I'm in this thing long time, right? The financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
I see people earn a lot of money and they're in a worse position than people who earn much less money than them. Because what is important, not how much money you earn, but how much you spend also. And that's why financial governance is important. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Financial governance is critical,
So if that not
right?
work,
Because of that.
you can still in a problem. All right.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Right? But and that is why I spoke to the financial governance and how much we how much emphasis we place on it. And this is one of the conversations the president had with me at the start and said, listen, we have to make sure that everything is tight and we come out of this deficit situation. You understand? That's key.
So is there any bonus to be gained from this deal? Is it qualification to World Cup? Is it going to second round? Does it have
Yeah, man. We do get some bonus based on how it's advanced.
so even with the regional competitions?
No.
So nothing for Nation League,
It's
nothing
an
for Gold.
international competition. Um, well, Gold Cup, yeah, but not Nations League.
No, we should have negotiate for everything, man. Anyways, that is that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they negotiated based on what was there at the time. Yeah.
When the new kit are drop.
It's supposed to be for Copa America.
Okay. You see it already?
Yeah. Yeah, man, but I can't tell you. If I tell you, they have to kill me.
No, what you gonna tell me? Mr. Chung, if you tell me,
No,
you tell me how me I gonna see it, Mr. Chung.
no, I mean, you know what I mean. I see it, but I can't show it. Can't
No, but
show
me
it.
know.
Them might kill me.
Oh God, me would
You understand?
ask a question. The other question, the only
Yeah,
question,
man. But I see it.
the only question I would
I
ask
see.
if it's hotter than the one where we have currently.
Yeah, man.
Jesus, please. So more money that for JFF. Who designed them?
Mm.
Who designed them? Are the same Wales banner person?
I know. I don't know who designed this set. I don't know who designed this set. I can't remember. Who designed the set.
All right, Mr. Chung. What would be your status if the incumbent stays on, or if um What's the challenges
What
there?
kind of question that you ask? What kind of question that you ask me now?
No, because me hearing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Let me tell you why I ask it.
yeah,
If if
yeah.
if Raymond Anderson win, look like he go stay on. But
Yeah.
why
Why you say that?
then the man then me not see them roll out them for them one team, man.
You mean they might make that choice? Well, I mean, have a contract in place, right?
Then
And remember, I
the
mean,
contract can buy out,
yeah.
Exactly. What I'm saying, if I think I heard you say that you're not gonna stay for too long in this thing. So that's why I may ask the question.
No, man, I have a 3-year contract. That's not a long time.
Oh, so this is your second year in, right?
This is my second year, yeah.
Okay, that's why I did ask that question. Anyways, we're not gonna further with it. So
Yeah.
I think we tie up everything. Anything any facts you want to tell us? So we not go on
No,
with clips.
no, no. Anyway, so may I talk again soon, right?
Yeah, man.
But all I'd say is that I mean, our focus this year is on the development. We have the talent development scheme, the grassroots scheme, that we're focusing on this year too. So
Give us some
we're
more
happy that
details of that.
you know the talent development scheme, we're working with FIFA, and basically what happens is that is really looking at um, on seeking out talent. So we're building an academy up by the center, and we're going to look at talent across the island, and basically people 12 and under. We're going to be looking for talent, getting more and more football played in the island. But that's really the way to go, right? So we're working on that. That's a major thing for us this year. We're also focusing a lot on women's football this year. I want to get the tier two started also, not just the women's Premier League, but the tier two also. So focusing a lot on that. And of course the boys are there. So is that active year for us in terms of development that we're going to be focusing on, looking towards some greater things.
Okay. In terms of new Reggae Boys, any new Reggae Boys will be joining up anytime
I
soon.
I can't speak to that. That's something for the coach to deal with.
Oh, so the coach will speak on it, but you know of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know of anything right now. I don't know of anything right now. The coach have to deal with that. Yeah, that's for the coach to deal with.
All right, Mr. Chung. Any other facts you want to tell us? 'Cause we don't want to run with the grips when we want your facts.
No, man. All you do is call when you want information, man.
So yeah one of the whistleblower,
That's
Mr.
all
Chung.
you do. But nothing else. I think we said that.
So yeah one of the whistleblower.
Which was
You hear what you tell the people them publicly. So when me want information, me fi call you. And
yeah,
that
but
way you probably
that
say,
don't mean say you'll get it. That don't mean say you'll get it.
hey,
You can call me,
hey, Mr.
but
Chung.
you get
Um, say your background and why, Mr. Chung, I true me don't want to say certain things for in life that's still, but your skill, Anyways, you probably
Why I
figure
say
out
that?
you probably figure out what me I talk about. Look how you come back around with that one day. Say, you know must have to tell me. So why you would have said that publicly for the people and believe say, me and you talk and you give me information,
No,
Mr. Chung.
yeah, but
Me don't want nobody label me, Mr. Chung. When me call you, everything when me ask you publicly, sir. Me
oh
never
yeah, man. You know me not talk about privately.
no, but
You call me publicly when it.
oh, okay, no, yeah, qualified, cause me no want
Yeah,
people
yeah,
think say me and you dey on food
yeah.
talk and them something.
No, 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 no. You call me publicly about it. Oh man,
Okay, me just want to
no
clarify
man.
that, cause we no umpty stumpy thing. Um,
Yeah, man.
I see a question in the comment section. I want to ask that question. How is the budget for the upcoming tournaments? Are the funds in place? So 2 questions there.
Yeah, man. We ensure that which is a part of our budgeting process that if we any budget money that's needed, we identify the funds before we execute. So that's one of the things we execute.
All right. We see our next question.
Yeah.
Lovely Beauty, big up yourself. She said, how are you going to start working on tier 2 when barely anyone is aware of the work you're doing to build up the women's Premier League?
But they're not mutually exclusive. And I did say at the start that we can't start the marketing around it until we do the launch. Right? But they're not mutually exclusive. You mean we must work on one only after we get the other one up to a certain standard? No, they're not mutually exclusive. Things don't work like that. Or you'll never get development in the world. I mean, even people, even Apple, you know that Windows never have a perfect Windows yet. And then release the next one after that, even without a Windows, Microsoft.
Them never,
you understand?
Them never have a Windows and then release the other one.
They never have a right, because I mean that's how development happens.
So that's why if
you don't wait.
Don't follow Microsoft. That's why if you do like Apple. You release quality.
Apple never have Apple never have a perfect one. Nothing in life is ever perfect. You tell me one thing in life that's perfect.
Well, I know Mr. Chung, man. So you just have to help me out, so. When Apple release a product, it's a very good product that is released. So you see, any
a very good and perfect is 2 different things, you know.
But none of that are you cut in, you know. Are you cut me in, you know, sir?
Yeah, I said perfect. I said perfect.
No, that's why
I said perfect.
Hold on, some of my example me I give.
Mm.
Apple make a very good product and then wait one full cycle before them put out a next one. So you see, any problem that they could have encountered throughout that full cycle, them make the improvement on the next one. So I guess that is what.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who make more money, Microsoft or Apple?
Well, I don't know their finances because not all the facts are out there according to you.
On the operating software.
Huh?
No man. Microsoft had made more money on the operating software than Apple. It's on things like the iPhone and that other thing that Apple them. But I mean that's semantics though. Exactly. But listen, coach, I forgot run here. Yeah.
All right. So if we have an update that we need, Mr. Chung, we'll definitely link you. Big up yourself. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right.
All right. Yeah, man. All right. Respect. Yeah, man. Cool.
I'm tired. John, no, come like me just. What I call it now? Go up on a. Not even Sigma run me did something that tired so. Ah boy. Not even Sigma run me did tired so. Why may I tell you? Why may I tell you? Anyways, people, you're free to call in and give your feedback on what was said, you know. Free to call in. So me drop the link there. Anybody wants to join, you're free to come talk about. So the beach football people, them, boy, may I tell you. Me never know say anybody could have just put in an injunction without nothing and then could stop something like that. Me never know that, you know. Never know that at all. You understand? Never know that at all, brethren. I never know that. Boy, me nah lie. The great imposter on me, what that mean? I know, so that's a very good point. Lovely beauty. And that's why me did I say you have to use like example like Apple. Apple present a product and then them keep it for one cycle. So any little thing where would have happen with the Apple product. Seeing anything would have happened with the Apple product. They would have basically pick it up and try to solve it for the next year. You get what I say? So me can't understand how them are try implement that. You get what I say? So people, I think I pinned the link, the phone line is open. Yeah man, the link pin and the phone line is open, so you can check in. Even all right, the great imposter on me. I don't understand that. They relieve stuff that are fit for purpose, not stuff which are undone. And that's what me I say now. Well, Mr. Chung later admitted still because when we are say mismanagement of the whole situation, me still a hold true to what me say now. The JFF not perfect. And Mr. Speed come here and talk certain things I would challenge him about how the situation was handled with the girls. I tell him say all I want to see is a situation solve. And it never look like say based on the trajectory. So it could never be gossip because we go by what was said in the public. So it could never be gossip. You get what I say? Could never be gossip. So me don't know the lines there where Mr. Chung I tell we gossip. Me don't like the lines there. But I mean, me not agree with the definition either still enough. And they look at part of we did that try for get out. If me see somebody commit a crime, but I don't know what transpired before that, I cannot give my evidence on what I did not see. But my evidence that I am going to give would be facts because that is what I saw. So I don't know how that become gossip. I might not have the full 100% facts because I did not know what transpired before. But there's no way I can. My facts that I saw is 100%, even though it is 50% of the puzzle. I still did understand him point. They must say you have to give evidence pan. You still have to investigate on what happened before. But the basis of the whole evidence is upon what the person see, which is the crime. So again, probably a semantics that. No, me not like the gossip argument because there's no way something was said in the public by somebody representing the JFF. So at the JFF I tell the people them gossip then. No man, example Mr. Chung give it up. is an article in the newspaper, you know. So he didn't say vloggers. So the evidence of what he was calling gossip, Jason. at the newspaper him use a reference from. So him never say where we are hear the, him never say where I hear them in just give you a citation from a newspaper article. So I guess a newspaper or the media basically ma call gossip. You guys can't say that is what I saw. You have to say this is what I read and lay it out for him. But I know it's not gossip because Mr. Speed and us had conversation about it. A length and breadth. A long time we never have a 4-hour show. And upon that show that we talk about the whole situation. You get what I say? So I don't know where the gossip argument come from. So Mr. Chung said the girls, I don't know if it's a representative or one person from the Reggae Girl or their representative wrote the JFF. I asked him if that information can be publicized. Him said no. So that they send the Reggae Girls responded by saying that they do JFF, that they get all the money from the JFF. So how it look now, you know, is like the script flip. Well, I don't know. All me can say, somebody a play hide and seek, somebody a play hopscotch, somebody a play dandy shandy, somebody a play sightings. You get what I say? That is all me say upon this matter, yeah, because every time you hear a different story. So it seems as if the debacle would have been settled, or the impasse would have been settled, but the girls said that they weren't available for selection. So on that premise, the team that was selected is selected for the upcoming games against Chile. Boy, me just a shit, man. It look like I them something that go on in a Jairus. Yeah, man. And I remember when this situation came out, you know, and I said that there's always gonna be some for the girls, some for the JFF. But I always want the situation to solve. Is it solved? No, it is not solved. It is not solved. Because even if money is sent, even if the girl then said they send money, some availability, the girls still not play. So obviously, it's still not iron out. It's like them are iron the clothes, think them plug in the iron, and when they finish, and if you go plug out the iron, them realize that the iron never plug in. So the clothes still crush up. Yeah, man, things are straight out, man. So all of the crease still in the clothes. That situation are not solved. It don't solve people. And that is what I believe. Yeah. And he said that he's also waiting on the girls to talk about or to sort out the overpayment. So that's our next thing. That's why I said that's something I not solve. He said the old girls them never available. He said the girls them were got a qualification for Gold Cup. Some of them not available because they have school. And that go on. So that is the meat of the matter. That is the meat of the matter, people. That is the meat of the matter. Yeah, that me I tell you exactly what me here, man. Are the World Cup girls. Do kind that you do. The man saying testifying iron at work on him forehead. Yo, just as see some message that come to my phone. Um, so the World Cup girls are not suspended anymore. They are just not available for selection. Why? Boss man, I don't know where I go on. I don't know what I go on at all. What made you think they had called the girls? Mr. Morrison, Carl Morrison to be exact. Did a matter of fact, are you asking me that question or are you asking float management that question? Let me be specific first, because I don't want jump out or jump off. Who are you asking the question, Mr. Morrison? Float management or you're asking me? Me what you say. Mr. Morrison, you may wait for you. I wonder if a float management you ask. Come now, Mr. Man. I wait for you. I wait for you because me really want to know if that question the direct at me. Seeing? That me want to know. Okay. You're just making a statement. All right. Quote, this is gossip. The federation thinks too many overseas born players on the current girls team. So it's their best interest if all the girls do not return. Toughy Rudy. I don't know what your talks. I think the JFF should send a letter to each girl saying they are selected and they should respond. I don't buy the notion that all the girls said they were unavailable. Did the JFF call each one? Duklan, yeah, talk procedures were happening, but we don't know if that go on. We don't know if that go on, Duklan. Remember, so that are the standard procedure when you want a player to play. You send it to them something there, them club where you can't go wait. So what you say, Duklan, is just for us to know if the what you call it? If they were actually called, if they were actually sent letter. Yeah, Carl Morris, me hear you, man. That's why good to me stop myself and ask, I would like to know if it happened. I want to see evidence of a refusal. But so we're not gonna see that. I must say, ask for the evidence of the letter that the girl sent to indicate that they all were paid. And it cannot be what? It cannot be given or shown. So if it and that's what I would want to see to Duklan. Me can't understand. Anyways, let me just leave that alone. People, guess who link me, people? Duklan, me I gonna show you who link me, Tell me if you don't want me to do an unboxing. I'm telling you who link me. Me give you a sneak peek. Hey, Adidas. Yo, no need to do something for the youth in Adidas. Me go on a sneak peek. Who see this? Why not this? What do you say? Unboxing. Me just show you something, So me know say Adidas need to drop a bump on coach's desk and say, yo, we are officially signing you to Adidas. So between Adidas and Puma, when we ask the question about the jersey, look here. I now say nothing else, Look. When I say 3 stripe, no. Got joke thing around here. We are on the thing got joke thing around here. Understand? Drop the unboxing. Toughy Rudy, we don't know if it's still on. We don't know if the girls then refuse because of one side of the story. I don't know, to be honest. All right, now, me never care. People, tell me, man, if you don't want me to drop the unboxing, man. Anything you want to call it, Duckland. Anything you want to call it. Them say pronunciation varies. Which one you post it, Carl? Tell which one you post it. Let me see if I see him thing. Come now, Carl Martin, tell which one you post it. Which jersey, Carl? That jersey I talk? Cause this is not a jersey. This a active wear track suit. That your post? Was that what you post, Mr. Morrison? Because if that is posted, that's not a jersey. What you say, Duckland? The man say Adidas or Adidas. I can tell you, pronunciation varies. Pronunciation varies. Duckland, what you say? Wagwan, welcome to the show.
Well, deal with coach. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. Well, deal with.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Chung, Chung, I want dodgy boy now. You have to know for reason with Mr. Chung.
I call the big man boy. But we know what you say. I told me a chub here, man. We know what you say. Go on. Boy, you know,
no disrespect, you know.
Right, because you know people.
No disrespect.
People still clip it and go say, coach allow people to call Mr. Chung boy.
Yeah, no disrespect. Yeah, it's not a really a disrespect word that we choose to use. You know, just a regular general thing. Yeah, never meant in disrespect. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, still on. I don't want people to forget about the government, you know. You remember the government run out in the World Cup, and I say we have to support the football, because football bring unity and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you and your co-worker them to put pressure upon the government, you know, for June, you know. I want to see the stadium full up.
Hold on.
I want to see them support the Reggae Boyz, you know. Because they make big check after the World Cup done, you know. So I want to keep their end of the bargain. And a commercialize and help push the marketing part of the Reggae Boyz. And pay a couple of artists and come in the stadium. You understand? I know. You know, they love just love jump on bandwagon and ride it and them something there, you understand? Come on, all after a World Cup in a Reggae Boy jersey and a talk and a ray. And everybody forget about that. Boy, I can tell you, say, boy, I mean, I know. Jamaica come and tell the people them just make things just blow past over them with ease. People just tell anything and them jump up and reel up, hey, and forget about it. But differently still, well, I really don't know. The girl, them, I don't know. The girl, them, you know, me kind of right now. The girls, they make me a try. But I mean, they're back then. But right now, come like me a pretty girl, them right now, coach. Not like how the girl, them a move.
Make sure a good pre them, you know.
Yeah, man. If they get all of their money, what the reason them a come? Them a turn up for this window, yeah. So I can't money again in something else.
But that window, I mean nothing, boss, man.
No, man. Yeah, man. It means something, man. We don't want to forget about them, you know, man.
To the fans.
Yeah, man.
Support them a plan.
Yeah, man.
World Cup qualifiers.
That's a next year, that's you know, man. We don't have no more football till next year, you know, man. So the any little chance them get them for show back. And a too good looking match that's in a chilly there, you know, man. To them play and show themselves, showcase themselves. It might look simple, but it's not simple, you know. Every little thing add up in a coach, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's no more competition for the rest of the year, you know.
Anybody from the Reggae Girl side, if you're watching the show and whatever Mr. Chung say you don't agree with, just send me a message. See the number that I run on it based on the screen, 876-474-3538. Or you can DM me on Instagram. Me answer the DM. And if you're willing to come forward and talk, just come forward and talk. Girls, them kind of hard to get still, you know.
Them a move like pre-modern.
Them girls are like long time girls, them, you know. Hard to get. Unlike the nowadays girls.
Hey. Coach. We say, yeah, it's a chunk something, you know, and the man answer you later. When you realize that when you answer, you know, the man take you back far. I don't want to say it still, because I don't want to give it to still. But you know you're supposed to realize it. You ask him one question and you realize when you answer, you must say, look, now it's under my jurisdiction, you know. You might take it back fast. Like you must say, give away the thing, you know. You remember how? You remember how?
I have two things in my mind. I'm not sure which one of them. Yeah, that. But I have two things in my mind.
We know say the coach might want to surprise the people them and thing and you see me? And take it back fast.
Yeah, man. That's what, boy, you know, see me respond to follow it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, follow what go on, man. Me pick up what go on, man.
Yeah, man. I'm like how you deal with it because you know about a pearl long pan for give it to an either. You see it. It does make it just slide. Yeah, man, but I listen keenly, man. I listen cleanly, man. I'm a pick sense out of nonsense and all these things. I'm a take away, I'm a subtract, I'm a add.
So what that nonsense, man?
Yeah. Oh, you? No, man, you're not talking nonsense. You're not talking nonsense, man. Yeah, spit out facts, man. You just attack it as it is, man. But Mr. Trump up here, Dandy Shandy, and Scott.
Yeah, no star.
Yeah, he can't play hopscotch, man. I can play Dandy Shandy good, man. He can't sight. You know, we there, go listen still. But
Alright, Jobless, big up yourself.
I feel really,
Huh?
I feel relation league, you know.
Well, go down and something that go take it, go kick with US foot, you know.
All the time we come too close to deal with them case. And we are joke it out. Every time now, man. Yeah, man. We get the monkey off our back. I tell you, man. Get the monkey off our back, man. Every time, man. Every nation league, man.
Yeah.
But we deal with it, Mr. Grimmer. Yeah, man. Every nation league is, man. Them are talk about bows and them are agreeing that they we have secret weapon. We unleash a secret weapon from them. Them can't study upon. And that's why you use. And that's how you use and counter them. The secret weapon what them know about. Can't study because but we have a secret weapon for them. They can't study. You see it?
Yeah.
You get the prey.
Yeah, man. We get the pre, man. We have the pre.
Yeah, man. You know. Yeah, man. Just go and pick up yourself out there, man.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Alright, bless up yourself.
2024, yeah. A big year for your Reggae Boyz, them.
No joke.
Yeah, no. So at least we get this junction thing out of the campus so we know. So anybody, you know, me not bring nobody who win. A football me I bring. That me I bring. Football me I bring. And I bring no incompetent people. Football me I bring. Football me say. So cause any one of them win, a football still have to run.
And we have to go deal with that person for the next 4 years. You see, man, so you can see what I go on.
I go on with that person.
All
right, man. Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. All right. People, anytime race I run, one person me having any race I run, you know. And a Shelley and Fraser Price. That me I tell you now. So you see the race we are going to run, the election race. No rickets. Well, you know, so me always I forgot that brother the name. What name again? No rickets, no builder, no orange, no green. Shelley and Fraser Price. She alone me vote for. All who don't like it, sorry for no. If me did have vote in other, well, me wouldn't want to have no vote in the election because I still would have vote. Because I could see how it go. I could see how it go. All me I say, if somebody new win the election, I could see a little continuity. And if the incumbent win the election, house have to go clean. House have to go clean. Because we're tired of the foolishness. We want to see things run proper. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So that's how it's set. What wanna say? What you say float management? Drop a vlog on the jersey. But not something that come out, man. Jersey a come out in a when? Jersey a come out in a summer. If you Copa America. How much more months that? March, April, May, June. 4 months that, you know. Chano. So nobody else now calling. Nobody now come on the stream. All right. So better me just end the show though. What you say? What you say? End the stream? BM I say, by the way, coach, Olympics 2024. Shelly last dance. All the blind could have said that. So that did that go happen. No cure Shelly want go on. Coco Goff is a spider girl. People, I go run now. I go run, man, because I have to work for God there now. Some great things go on for the track, you know, people. And I don't know, you know, so we have to give some information on them great things that go on the track, you know. I just want to make people them know, sir. What you're talking about is out already. Carl, you're asking a question if what is out. The jersey, the one where you see me show up on the screen a while ago, this is not a jersey, you know. This is not a jersey. This is an active wear or sweatsuit. This is not a jersey either. Just exclusive. This is a samba wear, you see me? I wear jersey I sell cheap. 60% off. I'm gonna go get the jersey, them people. Yo. $30 for that. Only large them have. Go and go buy a jersey, man, and support the thing. But hey, if fans ain't support JFF, you know, cause he want a jersey where fan them buy, you know. Oh, that me make them know. Yeah, man. So people, I'm gonna end this show now because some things are going right now. We're hot like a fire, like a sauna. You know when plastic or rubber burn. Yeah, man, of them hotness that go on, man, on the track. So, people, big up on yourself. If everything is good, all is good. Tomorrow we're gonna there back. You understand? But bless up on yourself. Yeah, man. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.